boys, and here we are once again on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater, bringing you another fine, horrifying melodrama science fiction classic. And since with all the buzz, I mean, Godzilla is probably more popular than he's ever been.
I mean, yeah.
He's the king.
Unfortunately, we can't show any Godzilla movies, though. So what we have is the British Godzilla, Gorgo.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Gorgo is fantastic. It brings up some things that actually I think Japan did later on, and others. But Gorgo is another giant dinosaur. He's basically the British Godzilla. Let's put it that way.
Essentially.
Yes, yeah. And but an interesting tale for sure, set in England, and obviously another dinosaur monster movie inspired by Godzilla, the original one. I guess the British had to have their own take on it.
Well, I mean, they've got old Nessie in the UK. Some might say that she's, an original kaiju of modern man.
Or a cryptid.
Or cryptid.
Yeah.
Cryptid.
Right. Could be Nessie. Who knows? Some of these dragons might have lasted in human time and brought forth these various legends. But Gorgo is its own thing. Unfortunately, Gorgo never fought another monster and never had another movie after this one.
Oh, poor Gorgo.
They might.
One
they
and
might.
done.
What's that?
One and done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get in and get out. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. But it's a very interesting movie, and the greatest line. I was going to make a joke, but that wouldn't fly on Crimson Theater.
No.
The greatest line. How do you know what I was going to say? Think you're a mind reader over there?
well,
Hey, you never
for
know.
20 years, you kind of get an idea.
Okay. But anyway, the line in the movie is, you don't have to see a thing to know it's there. And I thought that's real ominous for the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And so you go with that however you want. But great movie. This one's fine to sit down and watch with the grandchildren and have a lot of fun. So whether you're eating tater tots, what was those other things? Those
Pizza rolls.
pizza rolls. Oh, God. With all the good pizza there is in Kenosha, you better not be eating Domino's, okay?
Ugh.
Hey. Yeah.
Someone told me Domino's was better than any pizza made in an Italian restaurant in Kenosha.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
it sounds like someone's just got a chip on their shoulder to me. I don't know. Anyway, you get right into it now. Gorgo on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.
Terribly ugly. The men are getting edgy.
Yeah, so am I.
Come on, Joe, make it snappy, will you?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait a minute, Sam. There's thousands of dollars worth of stuff in that old rust bucket. I'm not getting out of here without it.
Are you kidding?
Stop worrying. Stake it out and be back up in 10 minutes.
Down half an hour. I know these waters well, Sam. I've never seen the like of this before. Get me a lug. I'm going down to get him. He's come up! Prepare, sea anchor! Secure forward, Derek! Not as bad as I thought, Joe.
How long to get it into shape?
Rudder stock's bent. A couple of sprung plates.
Uh-huh.
That mess on deck, 3 or 4 days. And we're out of fresh water.
Let's go ashore and see what they've got, eh, sir? Look there.
I've never seen anything like that before. The whole ocean bottom must have been torn up. Looks like they're pretty hard hit.
Yeah. Hi. Is there a harbor master we can talk to?
How do you enter with an ish?
Gaelic, huh?
Doesn't sound like welcome in any language.
Hey, kid. Is your father at home?
I don't have a father.
Oh. Well, does the harbor master live here?
It's the right place to come to then. Come in.
You say the harbor master lives here?
Yes. But it's a city man he is. A government man.
Well, who is he? What's he do?
McCartan's his name. Calls himself an archaeologist.
What's your name?
Sean, I work for him.
Doing what?
Oh, bits of this and bits of that. Cleaning up the things he finds.
What things?
You want to see them then?
Yeah, sure. Well, what do you know?
That's been under the sea for 1,000 years, they say.
Viking, looks like.
Yeah?
That's it. There was a great sea battle right off the bay here, and we Irish drove them off and sank their ships.
What's that?
That's Ogra, the sea spirit. Just grand work he did that day.
Sounds like St. Patrick and the Snakes.
What are you doing here? You get out.
I'm Joe Ryan. My partner, Sam Slade.
Hi.
McCartan's the name. Salvage vessel, aren't you?
Yeah,
I thought so. Did the boy tell you about all this?
yeah, a little.
This stuff has no real value, except to us eggheads. But since it turned up, no ship's allowed at Nara Island for more than 24 hours without a permit.
Oh, look, friend, we're not seaworthy. We won't be for 3 or 4 days.
I don't make the orders. That's the way it is.
Anyway, we're afloat. Come on, Sam. Hey, how about fresh water?
We'll give you that.
Thanks.
No hard feelings now.
Oh, no.
You believe him? About this permit?
No.
Well, something's eating him. I wonder what.
I don't know. Come on. Maybe we'll swing a little more weight around here if we find out.
Hey, Joe! Look!
Slack her off, Harry. Are you having any luck?
You know, Joe, they can talk English every bit as good as you and I can. They just don't want to, that's all.
You try him, Harry.
You know, I'm going kind to you of necessity. Is she McCartan and Bart?
He said there's no time for talking with strangers, and McCartan does all the talking on the island.
Cuddy!
You know, I'm going kind to you of necessity.
2 of the divers didn't come up, Joe. They think they're gone.
Gone?
There's one.
How will she? How do you end with an issue?
So that's what's worrying McCartan.
He's dead.
Dead, how?
You saw him come up. You ask me, he died of fright. This is crazy. There was a man lost down there today, not even a trace. Another one saw something that scared him to death.
Look, Sam, you don't want to go? Don't go.
I'm going, all right. Just to make sure that you get back.
Sure. With a hat full of gold. Get set.
Yeah, okay.
What did you see, Sam?
I don't know. But whatever it was, I never want to see it again.
How goes it, Sam?
These are the last few barrels coming on board now.
Look, keep back, kid, will you?
McCartan wants to see you. It's a fine ridge he's in.
Oh, it is it? Look, kid, get down off there, will you?
About the permit.
What about the permit?
It's a heathen lie.
Maybe we better see what this joker's got in mind. Where is he?
Come on, then.
Harry. What's going on here?
They think a shark got the man who was lost.
Mr. McCartan, I hear you've got a beef.
You were snooping around out there. My divers told me.
Yeah, and I suppose they told you to give us all that jazz about a permit.
Are you doubting my word?
You're right, Mr. McCartan, I am.
After you load with water, you leave. Tonight.
The sooner the better.
How do you get him with a niche?
There's a man, looks like he's got a real problem.
Uh-huh. I'll bet he'd pay through the nose if you could solve it for him.
Hey, mister. We'll be wanting a passage on your ship just as soon as his nibs here gets around to giving us our pay.
Now, hold on. You'll get your pay if you like. There'll be no taking a passage on any ship.
Why not?
Now, for God's sake, let's go inside and talk about it.
Sure.
If they all leave now, my boatmen, my divers, the lot of them, the whole thing will go to smash.
Me, I kind of see their point.
Got any other reason for not wanting them to leave?
What do you mean?
Oh, like, maybe they talk too much.
Where did you get those?
Same place as you. Supposing we got rid of that thing for you.
The beast? Do you think you can?
Maybe. Let's take another look in there first, huh? Open the safe.
You've done all right for yourself.
How about this for a down payment? You like this one, Sam?
You must be out of your mind. A thing like that's priceless. And how do you think you're going to dispose of it?
Oh, you must have figured out a way. I'll bet we can.
You dirty blackmailer!
Shut up! You're getting off easy, friend. Could have grabbed the lot.
When will you start?
Now. Why not?
Well, there you are, ghoulies. We're right into it here. Action going on. Always leads you. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but it was a real treat. I remember I saw it for the first time. I knew that in the time slot where they show these kind of movies, it was a monster movies, usually. And Gorgo, never heard of it. And no disappointment here with this one either. It's really a great feature and brings up some things I'll talk about later on that are going to happen. They might have been the first ones to have done it. So they might have brought a little originality to the monster films. Yeah. But they pretty much not. Well, there was Conga. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a British Kong movie. I remember it had Dobie Maxwell right here in Crimson Theater. I told him, this is a British King Kong movie. And Dobie said, well, you know it's a British King Kong movie when the monkey's teeth are better than the actors.
Ooh.
He come right out of the box with it. We got to find that clip. But that's brutal, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry if I... That was Dobie, so he goes, Dr. Dobie about that one. I didn't say it.
Direct quote, not from the doctor.
But yeah, Gorgo is another interesting take on sort of the Kong thing. And Kong doesn't climb the Empire State Building, but or Gorgo, I mean, Konga.
No, he's under the water.
Well, no, that's Gorgo. Konga's the gorilla. Boy,
I'm confused.
That's because the floor director is not wearing a gorilla suit. It just throws it all off.
What are we doing here? No, this movie kind of freaked me out a little bit because those underwater scenes really give me anxiety, and the effects that they do those with are really cool in this movie.
Old school in the camera effects, yeah, they're great.
But yeah, don't like that underwater stuff. It scares me, gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Right. Anyway, we're having a blast with it, celebrating Godzilla -1 and all the giant monster movies. Who knows what's going to come next now as far as out of Japan? I mean, they're going to bring back Yangari, Monster from the Deep. Actually, they did. It was terrible CGI. My recommendation, we might actually be able to show it on Crimson Theater if it downloads. But Gamera 3, I put that in the top 10 to sort of battle it out with top 10 giant Godzilla movie type things, you know?
Yeah.
That one's really, really awesome. One of my favorites. But anyway, you've got Gorgo, and this movie does not disappoint. So get right back into it. Gorgo on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.
Mr. Ryan! Mr. Ryan!
What is it, kid?
You'll be trying to catch him, Ogre.
Yeah, maybe. Not afraid, are you?
No, but it's a bad thing you're doing. A terrible bad thing, Mr. Ryan.
Why don't you call me Joe?
Okay, Joe.
Okay, Sean.
We might be able to catch him in the nets.
Yeah.
But how do you propose to kill a thing like that?
Oh, I don't know. Dynamite, maybe?
Ever stop to think what a thing like that might be worth alive?
You really think you'll catch him with that?
Sure, why not? I figure that the lights will act as a sort of lure.
If that doesn't work, we'll try something else.
Okay, Harry, come on.
Okay.
Johnny, Pat!
Ready when you are, Joe.
Okay.
Take her up!
Bring her out! Out! Lower away! Down!
Sam? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Give me about 15 fathoms.
Down!
Sam? Sam?
10 fathoms, how's that?
Okay, that'll do. Give me 4 to 5 knots. Yeah, slow engine, headed down the bay.
Slow engine!
Sam, can you hear me? Stop engines!
Stop engines!
Take me up, Sam. Not too fast. I don't want to lose him.
Slow up. Up, up.
Sam, pull up!
Up, quick, quick! Pull up, up!
Sam, pull up!
Pull up, up!
Sam, pull up! Sam, quick! Sam, pull up!
She won't take any more. She'll snap the cable.
Drop your nets! Drop your nets!
Drop the nets!
All hands on nets. Hurry on. Winchback, take it up.
Sam, the nets!
Drop it. Drop it.
Steady on the winch! Bring her in!
Lower away!
Tighten up those shackles!
The headlines of the entire world are being monopolized by the news of the capture of a fantastic monster, seemingly of prehistoric origin, off the coast of Ireland. puzzled scientists are already speculating that the monster may have been released from some vast suboceanic cavern far beneath the Earth's crust by unprecedented volcanic eruptions which occurred in the area last week.
Some scientific authorities are suggesting that the whole thing is merely an elaborate Irish hoax. Nevertheless, the Irish government are sending 2 of their top paleontologists to claim the creature for Ireland, if it does exist.
There's your friend, Professor.
I'll tell my partner you're here.
Radio, Skipper.
Those 2 professors from Dublin have just come on board.
Show 'em up.
It's amazing. I wonder if you realize, Captain Ryan, the enormous scientific value of this discovery.
I think we do, Professor.
Well then, I shall wireless the University of Dublin once to make preparations to receive the animal.
I see.
You will proceed to Dublin and... Well, you'll be properly compensated for your services.
Oh, sure, sure.
Well, we'll meet there. Unless you would like one of us to go with you.
Oh, that won't be necessary, Professor.
Oh, there's one thing. The animal's skin should be kept wet with a continuous stream of water.
I see.
This is most important.
I'll take care of it.
When do you intend sailing, Captain?
Tonight, if that's okay by you.
Sooner the better. See you in Dublin.
University of Dublin. Properly compensated. Big deal.
Take a look at this, Sam. It's from Jorkin Circus in London. They offer 30,000 against 50% of the gross. Set a course for London, Sam.
I came to let you go back to the sea.
You little nuthead. What do you think you're doing? Hey, take it easy.
I came to let him go back to the sea where he belongs.
Why?
Maybe to save your silly skins for you.
Have a good notion to toss you over the side.
You wouldn't be sending me back now.
Harry? Here? Better get our little stowaway into a bunk and wash his face. Harry, put a guard on that thing 24 hours and give him a rifle.
Right now, Joe.
I could be watching him for you now.
Yeah, you'd be great, wouldn't you?
Now, if it so much as moves, start shooting and then run like the devil.
Tell us something, kid. Anyone ever see that thing before?
And why should anybody have to see it to know it's there?
Go back to sleep, kid. It's just phosphorus, Sam.
But it's coming from the scuppers. It's the water off the animal.
So it's still salt water. You seeing spirits, too?
The ropes! The ropes, quick! Come on!
Get them ready for burial, Sam. Kid, I told you to stay below.
Swing clear. Keep her clear. All right, lower it a bit.
Creature unique in evolutionary biology, and you turn it into a circus freak. Outrageous. Quite apart from the fact that you stole it.
Now, that's a matter of opinion.
What's the row about?
You know absolutely nothing about this animal. It's extremely dangerous.
We've managed to handle it all right so far.
Carry disease-bearing parasites or unknown bacteria. And you bring it into the heart of a great city.
Look, what do you want?
First, the opportunity to make a complete study.
Okay. If it doesn't interfere with business.
Believe me, gentlemen, once the animal's installed in Battersea Park, you'll be given every facility.
I presume you thought of the need of giving the animal a tranquilizing drug before you transport it? Because if you haven't, you'd better.
Very well, I'll lay that on then.
Good day.
In our most unusual telecast to date, we bring you the arrival of Gorgo. This creature, which should have been extinct 10 million years ago, is truly an awesome sight as it is transported through the streets of modern London on its way to Battersea Park. Of course, Londoners are notoriously skeptical, and a good many we've spoken to still seem to think it's all some sort of circus stunt. But this animal is real. Take my word for it. The police have cleared all unauthorized traffic along the route as a precautionary measure. Although we're assured there's no danger, the creature has been given massive doses of tranquilizer. Much closer to this thing, and I could do with a bit of tranquilizer myself. Actually, it's no joke. There are rumors that the animal has killed a number of persons already in the process of its capture. Now you see the circus grounds at Battersea Park in the Festival Gardens, where Gorgo, as he is called, we don't know why, will be exhibited to the public. Here we can see the intrepid Captain Ryan, the one with the cap, getting out of the car with his partner, Mr. Slade. They are the men who captured the animal, and I don't envy them the job. And our own Mr. Dorkin, of Dorkin Circus, in the checkered suit. And by the way, we'll be interviewing Mr. Dorkin shortly at Battersea Park, so stay with us.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I realized at once that this was the most shattering scientific discovery of the 20th century, and so I contracted for the exhibition of the animal. We've built a special enclosure. You will see it later on. We rushed the job through just so everyone in London would have an opportunity of seeing Gorgo for themselves.
Question?
I have a report from Dublin that the Irish government are going to take legal proceedings to recover the animal.
Yes, I believe that to be true. Of course, the matter will have to go through the courts in the usual way. And since I've no way of knowing how quickly they'll reach their decision, I suggest that anyone who wants to see Gorgo does so soon at Battersea Park.
That name, Gorgo, does it have any special significance?
But my dear sir, of course. The monster of Greek mythology, the Gorgon. A creature so terrifying that the mere sight of it would turn a man to stone, excuse me.
And how much money do you expect to make out of it?
I'll answer that question later on.
Lower away.
Lower away. Easy.
Okay, Sam. Easy does it.
More. More.
Tranquilizer seems to be working.
So far.
Wire cutters.
Wire cutters, quick.
Okay.
Cut them at both.
wonder of the world. Everybody in the world is talking about Gorgo, but only you can see him, and only here at Dawkins. Queuing both sides, 5 shillings, ladies and gentlemen. Bring the children, very instructive. This way, hurry, hurry, hurry to see Gorgo, the last remaining link with prehistoric times. Only 5 shillings, ladies and gentlemen. 5 shillings to see Gorgo. There are still a few remaining places. Queuing both sides, bring the children, very instructive. What's that, madam? Looks like your husband? Go inside and find out. 65-foot high Gorgo, and heavier than 6 elephants.
Ice cream here. Get your ice cream.
Peanuts! Popcorn! Buttered popcorn! Roasted peanuts here!
Cold drinks!
Peanuts,
Ice
popcorn,
cold drinks!
chocolate.
Coca-Cola!
Peanuts, popcorn,
Looks like a full house.
Not bad.
Hi, Sam. I was driving into town.
Have fun.
Thought you might like to come along, have a couple of drinks.
I'm having a couple of drinks. How's business?
Great, great. Why don't you get out of this dump, live a little? I got a suite of rooms at the best hotel in town.
This suits us. Look, Joe, these animals are going crazy. Something's gonna happen, I can feel it. Mike's already been killed. Who's gonna be next?
I'm as sorry about Mike as you are. It was a tough break, that's all.
But he's got a wife and 2 kids.
Okay, well, we'll send her some money.
But he's dead. And there's gonna be a lot more tough breaks before this is over.
You've been listening to your new partner too much.
No. I've been listening to myself. Hello? Yeah, just a moment. It's the professor. Says they've been trying to find you.
This time of night? Hello? Yeah? Yeah, if you say so. Okay. He's found something out. You coming along?
Yeah, sure.
Professor, come in, gentlemen. Captain Ryan, the creature you have captured is not an adult specimen.
You mean it isn't fully grown?
No. In fact, we believe it is in rather early infancy.
Are you trying to say there may be a fully grown one of these things around somewhere?
It's a fair assumption. Where there are offspring, there are generally parents.
How big would a full-grown one be?
An approximate guess. The infant, the adult.
That would make it nearly 200 feet tall.
At the very least.
Obviously, the proper authorities must be notified at once.
What are you trying to do? Stir up a whole hornet's nest because of a few calculations made on a piece of paper? Nuts to that.
I'm afraid, Captain Ryan, the decision is no longer in your hands. Admiral Brooks, I realize the situation is fantastic, but...
One expects the fantastic from you scientists these days.
Tell me, Admiral, have you ever seen the animal that was captured?
I'm afraid I haven't had the time.
Then perhaps you should take the time. And when you do, remember it first appeared at Nara Island.
Monitor reports there's been no communication with Nara Island for 3 days, sir.
3 days?
Her Majesty's aircraft carrier Royal Oak from the Admiralty Whitehall. Proceed to area N34 and report any unusual sightings or conditions in vicinity of Nara Island. This is priority A. Repeat. This is priority A.
Reconnaissance to Corvette. Alter course to 310. Repeat, course 310.
Right. They've sighted something, sir. Port 4 points.
Port 4 points.
Aye, aye.
Fire number 1 turret. Reconnaissance to Corvette. Observation negative. Repeat, negative.
Admiral Brooks.
Gentlemen, you've been asked to come here to supply us with any information in your possession which might be helpful. Nara Island has been destroyed. Reconnaissance aircraft have sighted a creature in this area here.
Excuse me, sir. That looks as though the thing's heading for England.
Quite. And that in itself calls for an explanation. You have one? Well, we were playing a stream of water on it during the passage. It was Professor Flaherty's instructions. Maybe it left some sort of track. I see. Is that possible?
Yes, it's possible.
The Royal Oak for Admiral Brooks, please. Royal Oak coming in for Admiral Brooks.
Good. They report at least 2 direct hits. You've killed it? It's disappeared beneath the sea. They've saturated the area with depth charges. No living thing could escape. It's certainly been killed.
Well, there she is.
She's there.
I don't know if we know that yet. We might be spoiling it again. Yeah, they made a mistake. The Gorgo that they captured to put in the zoo is just the baby. And guess who's coming to find the baby but Mom?
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Mom's.
Boy, that was they messed up. But that's what they, someone always makes a bad decision. You know.
Well,
I mean,
they made a big one.
Yeah, wasn't as bad as Marriage, but it's close. Anyway, so here we go. I don't know if this predates Godzilla having a son. There was Son of Godzilla, but this movie really snuck it in there on you, and that was really quite brilliant. Of course, we had Son of Kong, so I guess that's been done, but Son of Kong and Kong were never in the same movie together. I don't know what's going on with this nonsense Legendary's about to release, this latest. You know, I'm not a fan of, you know that I'm not a fan of Hollywood Godzilla movies. I think they just don't hit the mark.
No, they're not even close.
No, they try, but they don't get it because they're not supposed to be making them. It's not their thing.
Right.
But but Son of Godzilla was a real interesting Godzilla movie. Great for the kids if you've seen that one. They started making Godzilla movie for kids then after a while.
Yeah, they sell toys, you know.
I mean, Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, though.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was the first one I saw in a theater that was a brand new movie. I had seen Mothra and all the other ones, but not Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. I would go and get a Chicago newspaper. For whatever reason, I thought, well, whatever's playing in Chicago is going to be there first. And I guess it really doesn't work that way, but. And there was a big ad of Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. And I had to see that movie. Oh, yeah. And that one didn't disappoint, but it's amazing how many Rubberzillas have come out over the years because of Godzilla. And what is the exact number of rubber Godzilla-like suits from every TV show in Japan and all the movies? How many of those things were created?
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Somebody has to know the exact
Museum.
count.
We need a museum. Yep.
Yeah, they need a Godzilla museum, see?
There probably is a Godzilla museum. There should be one in Kenosha. Yeah. But after we brought the Godzilla movie to the museum, they kind of freaked out.
Well, no.
That's where, so we bring Godzilla versus Destroyer and we show it in the basement of the Dinosaur Museum, okay? So I set this up with the guy that was the curator, and then all of a sudden he's retired. He's gone.
Aww.
He quit or something happened. So everybody in the theater at the Dinosaur Discovery Museum are like uptight about the whole thing. And then they didn't have enough room in the basement. There were so many people showed up for this that we needed to have the screening in the big museum. That's what, and so that kind of was a bummer because they couldn't get in.
Oh, man.
It didn't help that the Kenosha News wrote a story about it. Thank you, Kenosha News. And the headline said, Godzilla destroys Dinosaur Museum.
Oh, God.
And I think that the people took it serious or something because there was this tension throughout the whole thing. But we did that, and it was fine. Nothing bad happened, obviously, But that's cool. We've got a dinosaur museum in Kenosha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Godzilla exhibit.
That's very well done, too.
Yeah, there should be a Godzilla exhibit, but they didn't catch me on where I was coming from with that. It was just that the dinosaurs sort of still live on in us, and they're whether it's Jurassic Park or a Godzilla movie or any of these, that humans have this need to be connected with dinosaurs.
Right.
I think that's what's going on in tonight's movie a lot, and several others, and Minus One, which was another brilliant film. I've seen two very brilliant films this year, in the past year, made last year.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm blown away by that. And I'm sure there's probably something else out there that I'm missing. So you can always email the doctor at area1051radioshow@gmail.com. No, there's no more radio show because W1096, they went all corporate. Anyway, Goalies, you get right into it. Gorgo on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.
Capsized. Sunk. With every man aboard.
This is terrible.
Well, all right, now what?
What will you do?
Turn that thing at the Festival Gardens loose. What else? Take it back to the sea where we still got a chance.
What the hell's the matter with you? This is the 20th century. There must be some way of handling an overgrown animal.
There's no doubt that we can stop the creature. We'll call you if we need you again. Good evening, gentlemen.
Turn him loose.
Stop it, Sam. He'll kill
Good
you.
chance. Let him go.
Don't do it, Sam.
Sam, don't be crazy. Stop it, Sam. You're crazy.
Sam. 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 Are you all right, Sam? Are you all right? Sam.
You'll be all right, kid.
Following the disaster of this afternoon, the loss of a destroyer with all hands, the Admiralty has deployed
major forces of the NATO fleet off the mouth of the estuary in an attempt to locate and destroy the monster even before it reaches the coastal defenses.
Tracking West 25.
Still tracking West 25.
Flag to task force, search 20 degrees west.
Secure, sir. Steady as you go for torpedo attack. Course 275, range 1500. Course 275, sir. Firing depth. Ready to open fire, sir. Fire 1. Fire 2. Attacking target in search area.
Contact broken. Target moving toward the estuary. Too fast to follow.
Get me submarine control, sector 28.
We're just closing the last of the submarine nets now, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes? Yes. One moment. The nets have been torn and the connection was gone.
I see. No, there's nothing further you can do now. The creature's got through. Smash the nets.
Get me river patrol.
I'm just off the embankment, about 100 yards away. I can see the huge beast still advancing. The second line of defense has been organized, greatly reinforced.
Man your stations!
Control lines ready, sir.
Open the valves! behind those sandbags. Fire!
Get me Army headquarters.
The atomic weapons are out of the question in any built-up area. Tanks, of course.
Roll out! Roll out! Up you go!
Attention. This is a special bulletin. Civil defense authorities have declared a state of emergency for all London areas within 3 miles of the River Thames.
Must be kept clear for military and defense personnel. If you are without shelter, go to the nearest underground and stay there. The streets must be kept clear for military and defense personnel.
All right, Sergeant, get your men up there in front. Come on, come on! Hurry it up, man! Hurry it up! On the double!
Come on! Get off the streets. Go to your homes. Don't panic. You will be notified when the emergency is over. Get off the streets and go to your home.
This way! Come on! Get a move on!
Up the ramp there. Move it, move it. Take your position.
Firing positions!
It's advancing upriver directly towards us. Very good, sir.
Although the Army indicates full confidence, they report growing casualties among their forces. We are told that Downing Street is in constant communication with other world capitals where grave concern is expressed.
Call headquarters. Shoot the flares!
Open sight fire. Stand by.
Commence! Fire!
Bridge is gone. One of London's oldest landmarks smashed like matchwood. Nothing has stopped this beast so far, nothing. Not even point-blank cannon fire.
Here's the Tower Bridge up. Yeah, the power of this thing is fantastic. Check the missile units.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
We're moving into position now, sir. Any estimates as to time of alert, sir?
No, but stand by.
Zeroing in now, sir. Yes, sir, I will. 40 degrees, 621 off.
Come on. We've burned out a connection. Where's Sean? Sean! Come on.
There you are, Ghoulies, and I hope you're enjoying. We're winding down here on Gorgo.
Yes, yes.
A lot going on here. A lot of dinosaur drama. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, good dinosaur drama pulls the heartstrings, doesn't it?
Oh,
That's very good entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great one. Like a standalone film, though, from the British with Gorgo. I like the creature. Yes, I know. I've gotten cards and letters before about his roar that it gets a little bit annoying. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Sounds like a jet
But
engine.
obviously, you've never had to listen to Yongari for 2 hours because he's another very annoying one. Some of the Monster X from the Gamera films had a very annoying sound.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how they put those sounds together. Like, what combination of horrible sounds could they possibly have found?
Well, for the Godzilla roar, they did something alongside what was it, a cello or something? They moved something
interesting.
weird along it to get to that sound,
Yeah.
which I always think that Ray Bradbury, his story, The Lighthouse, is the inspiration for Godzilla and what was the film Beast from 20,000 Fathoms before Godzilla was made. But in that story, he describes the dinosaur making the sound that sounds like a foghorn that sounds like Godzilla. Which I don't know if they were trying to make Godzilla's roar sound like an air raid kind of a thing.
Oh,
to add to that post-nuclear.
That's definitely a creepy thought. But those strange sounds, impossibly giant sounds coming out of the distance, is very cosmic horror.
If you look at the first two Godzilla films, they said they were trying to make the shape of his head look like a mushroom cloud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah.
What they've never done, though, I thought -1 might do it. I always had this idea because we all know Godzilla was supposed to be sort of a regular dinosaur that got nuked and turned into to Godzilla. And I always thought, well, you know, they should show him going through some terrible agony when he got nuked.
Right.
And they should also make it seem to the audience that when Godzilla gets nuked, the dinosaur, he knows the humans did it to him, so that's the revenge.
Right. Kind of gives him like an intelligence.
Yeah, I thought we might have got a little of that in -1, but don't get me wrong, -1 is perfect. Besides my ideas, but the nuking of the dinosaur is just implied in the movie. It's never really shown in detail. But the dinosaur Godzilla in -1 is terrifying before he got nuked. So it's just a good movie. So like I said, we had a couple good ones. I don't know what else I missed. I didn't go to Wonka. I don't know if I could go through another one of those.
Timothy Chalamet, dude. Can't do it anymore.
I don't know.
He's in too much.
I don't even know who that is. So there you go. But you're going to get into it now. The exciting conclusion of Gorgo on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.
All homes in this area must be evacuated at once. Do not delay. You have no time to remove your belongings. Get out of the area. Proceed in a westerly direction.
they sound. We'll be back at Battersea.
It's all right, Sean. We'll be all right. Come on, Sean.
This is Piccadilly, the heart of London. Words can't describe it. There's been nothing like it, not even the worst of the Blitz. This section is complete shambles. People running mad with fear. Broken gas mains, fires everywhere. I can't see anything now. There's too much smoke.
Piccadilly Circus. There's no way of telling where this thing will turn next. I don't care how important it is, you must interrupt. It's imperative that I speak to the minister at once. Well, let me know the moment you are. Thanks for coming.
It's undoubtedly heading for Battersea Park, sir. That's the place to stop it.
How much voltage do you estimate will be required for electrocuting this animal?
2 million, 3 million volts? It's only a guess. There's not much precedent to go on, sir.
Quite. Get me Battersea Power Station. Is he okay?
He'll be all right.
Switch on! Full power!
Battersea, waiting, hoping, praying for a miracle. The entire electricity of all industrial London has been diverted to the wires surrounding the small animals' enclosure. Will it be enough? Will it be enough to stop the huge beast? Will the miracle be granted? Or will it be yet another of man's puny efforts to oppose this irresistible force of ancient nature?
Hey, Sam. Sorry, I was wrong.
Circuit has just been completed, sir.
What's the reading?
4 billion volts and full amperage, sir. The wires won't take any more.
She's torn the wires. Now, nothing. Maybe our prayers have been answered. A great city, overwhelmed, exhausted, lies helpless under the immeasurable power and ferocity of this towering apparition from before the dawn of history. Yet, as though disdaining the pygmies under her feet, she turns back, turns with her young, leaving the prostrate city, leaving the haunts of man, leaving man himself to ponder the proud boast that he alone is Lord of all creation.
now. Back to the sea.
Well, there you are, Ghoulies, and how about that for an ending, that nice, happy ending for once on Crimson Theater?
Yeah. Mama goes back with the baby. And I felt sorry for Gorgo because they treat her so bad and they put her in the circus and
The baby, yeah.
Yeah. So she deserves to go back.
And very much like, well, sort of, actually, that's what they did with Kong when they had him in the original movie. But
It's like, leave these guys alone, man.
that horrible one from '76, though, was what they put him. That was kind of what they did to him, what they did to Gorgo.
Yeah.
Oh man, that movie was bad.
Bad.
I thought, oh, I'm going to watch it. Remember when I saw it at the theater, and when I saw it at the theater, I didn't think it was really all that bad. But I knew we got a guy in a gorilla suit, unlike here in the studio today.
He's not going to let that go. Huh?
Nope.
I'm telling you, that was some big adventure. You missed the old castle, believe me.
Oh, that was fun.
I could write a book. Maybe I should. The
You
Crimson
should, I
Theater
told you.
dossier.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Memoir.
make a fortune.
Huh? Maybe we'd make a fortune. Get the documentary people back down here again. Yeah, if you haven't seen I'm Your Host, I think that's going to be playing again. I think that's going to be playing in Milwaukee at a film festival.
Ooh, fun.
I hope
fun.
so.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it in Milwaukee. You know, I hope it plays in like spring or something like that.
Yeah, once it
But
gets a little
yeah,
warmer.
these folks came down from Milwaukee and made a documentary of basically all the horror hosts that you see on Kenosha Community Media.
Yes.
Hey, Milwaukee's
We got like
Milwaukee's
5
always got it
shows, don't we?
happening.
Yeah, something like that. Of course, Ralph Pirro started it off with Creature Features back in the day, bringing us great movies like Zat.
And that was filmed over like the 2020 to 2021.
What was that?
The documentary.
Jeez, I guess.
2020, 2022, maybe.
Yeah, it seems
that?
like
Yeah.
well, a couple years ago. I got to think. I lose track of who shot what where.
Time
But
moves
yeah,
too
definitely
fast.
need to see Danny Villanueva Jr.'s "I Dream of a Psychopomp." That was produced in Kenosha area, and a fine film. He shows a lot of promise, so yeah, I think got to check that out. Check out Poor Things.
Oh my God, yeah.
Godzilla -1. Salome's Last Dance is on YouTube. Ken Russell film. Not for the children necessarily, though. Have you seen that one yet?
I have not. No, it's on my watch list.
Well,
it's The Bride.
I'm gonna
Godzilla -1 and Salome's.
The Bride's hard to find. Now it was on a DVD collection that I seen for sale with 3 other movies on it. I own a VHS. I'm gonna have to start having movie parties again.
Hey.
That was a regular thing.
Yeah.
So we got to do that.
Good old viewing party.
Yeah. It'll block out the sound of the vacuum at 3 a.m. That's another story.
Wow.
But definitely, but there's now for Dorian Gray Art Show, of course, that was originally centered around the 1945 film with the Ivan Albright painting in the movie. Okay, so there's lots of religious symbolism in the movie to draw out aspects for a painting. So that's what we really want people that are going to participate to do. It's not a prerequisite, but we'd really like to see that. So that film in general, of course, it's Oscar Wilde. So now, at least for this Dorian Gray Art Show, I want to extend it out into the Ken Russell films a bit, because there's a reference to Wilde in Lair of the White Worm. And Oscar Wilde is actually being entertained in Salome's Last Dance in a brothel. It's a pretty cool movie to have on YouTube.
Sounds like a movie of a Toulouse-Lautrec painting.
Toulouse-Lautrec, you actually...
Because he did that seedy underbelly paintings. But
Oh no,
prostitutes
yeah, he did a
hanging
lot.
out.
Well, he
Yeah.
started that sort of printmaking is what he did.
Yes,
Lithographs, is that what it was? But yeah, there's was that Jose Ferrar that plays him? See, I got that without the gorilla costume. That's good going here on Crimson Theater. Did we sign on? Is it the ending?
Yeah,
This is okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
guys.
starting to think about these films, and I think I should make a list of films that I think there's aspects in that could also
Relate.
well, actually bring up the Dorian Gray art show. So something a little more original, like the Lambton Worm. We need that. We got a lot of plans for this one.
See, I'm telling you, we need that cork board with the red string and the pins connecting everything. Gotta keep track of it. You know?
Yeah, oh, right. Well, Ray Rayner, you should just pin the notes on his jumpsuit.
There you go.
Yeah, that dude
know
was
who that
awesome.
is even?
Yep, that guy was awesome.
Who, Ray Rayner?
Yeah.
Them guys are drinking every day through the whole of them shows.
So
Spozo Circus, especially, he says. From what I understand, you remember the parade at the end of Bozo Circus with the audience?
yeah.
Well, the parade went out the door to the parking lot, and the cast went across the street to the bar.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I guess. I don't know. I never
Hey, I
really
met Ray Rayner. Remember, you ever hear of Tom McCann Shoes?
What's that?
Tom McCann Shoes. You ever hear that shoe store?
Mm-mm.
Well, it must have been a Chicago thing.
Yeah, you Chicagoans.
Yeah. See, I met Ray Rayner there. I was a little kid, though.
Okay.
Yeah. He was all right.
Well, they saw the exciting conclusion, or they didn't.
Yes.
Did they see the exciting conclusion?
Of course.
We don't even know.
Yes, they did.
My mind's off at this Dorian Gray thing. I mean, and then, and this will be on display as well. There's a painting of Mephistopheles by the artist Ivan Albright.
Yes.
Okay, and it was just a little picture about this big in a book I have. I had been searching on the internet for a color picture of this. 10 years of searching. Can you imagine not finding something on the internet?
No.
I mean, is that even possible?
Can't imagine that.
Well, it evaded me at least 10 years. And I was actually on the air doing radio, and it came up again, and I did a search, and it came up. The Mephistopheles was one of 7 paintings called the, what is it, the 7 golden paintings, or it was 7 paintings all the same size, and they were all in Ricardo's restaurant in the 40s in Chicago. So Albright did one, his brother did one, and then several other Chicago artists did them. And a lot of them, you could tell Chicago's art style.
Sure, yeah.
So they got all the 7 paintings back, the Magnificent 7, that's what they called it. They got all the paintings back. There was a show in Chicago that I could have went to and filmed. It was just the weather was super cold, and I never got away. I don't like going to Chicago driving. So, but anyway, I was talking to the director, and she sent me a super high def photograph of the Mephistopheles. So
finally.
now I can really look at it because it was in black and white, and I blew it up from the black and white picture, which you can see all these things going on in it. And but just what a mystery that was. From what I understood, that painting was in a private collection.
Right.
And someone sent me a picture of it, but it was all fuzzy. But you could tell all these brilliant reds in the painting. And I'm like, oh man. And then we found it, so we'll have that.
There you go.
I believe that we're going to have some banners in the cryptid parade, and that's going to be one of the banners, unless we find a Mephistopheles costume for somebody. Igor might look good in that.
No.
You know, sort of a Renaissance fair with tights, you know.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
but
some
now you
hose.
go with the
Hosiery.
no. See, you know, man's got to have his limitations. That's one of
And
mine.
with that image, we will leave you.
Well, I can see why men with limitations wouldn't want to wear spandex.
All right.
All right. You have a horrifying week, Ghoulies. We'll see you next time on Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater.